She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw...
I know. Don't worry.
No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the I don't want to lose Sebastian, but
We don't have a choice. You're right.
I wish I hadn't been.
I realize that, but it's the right... We've tried to justify his act.
Very well. Farewell for now. Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand.
You're back! Nice to see you again.
I think I know where we can find Doran. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest and we can tell him about the symbol the Mooncalves made.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. A wise decision. Thank you. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again.
Rebellion.
Farewell for now.
And you say they made it after you placed the Moonstone?
Do you know why or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend, but I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use...
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make...
If you're right about...
We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
Confringo! Expelliarmus, Protego! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Slippery little traitor. You're the little
Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy!
And I haven't even had...
Revelio.
Oh, the anticipation. Say the smoke! What have you done?
Bombarder. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo. Bombarder.
Anyone looking for
Confringo.
Levioso!
Potato.
Would you like me to put you down?
Expelliarmus.
Levioso!
Bombarder. Potato.
Avoiding our problem.
Expelliarmus.
You'll have to fight him. Up here.
Bombarder. Child's play. High Confringo.
Back from
To get my claws out.
Bombarder.
No one takes one of my own and lives to tell of it!
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Potato. Bombarder. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Potato! Reducto! Reducto!
Bombarder. Confringo. Bombarder. Confringo. Confringo.
you dare say one of my own.
Potato.
You will fall.
Bombarder. Confringo.
Master strike.
The beasts are safer now. Oh,
Welcome, welcome. Do have a look around.
hello again, Mr. Thistlewood.
Oh, it's you again. Never attended Hogwarts. Now,
What do you have for sale?
that ought to serve you nicely. Thank you. I hope to see you again
Revelio.
soon.
Wonder who lives here.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Confringo. Bombarda.
How remarkable.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalves made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual Snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, have even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place...
Confringo. Potato. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Revelio. Stupefy. Revelio.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
I wonder if the pillars move at all. Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness. That did it! Look, Doran, a doorway!
I suspect we all know that passage. And now, I'm afraid. At least for a time.
You're not coming in with us.
So many books.
You haven't seen my grand study.
Confringo!
Look at the murals on the wall.
Confringo!
Creatures. This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
Whoever built this place certainly liked to read.
Revelio.
And the books are all about creatures.
Your Bran would love it here.
She would. I can't wait to tell her all about it.
Confringo.
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Bombarda. Levioso.
The plates on the...
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
I wonder if we can find anything else nearby with symbols that match the ones on the plates.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Confringo.
Each symbol must represent a spell we could cast on an object that belongs with each plate.
Bombarda. Incendio. Glacier.
Of course. How clever.
Revelio.
Forgot how to cover your track?
What was that?
What door?
You've made a mistake. Stop right now. Back this spinning with your state. I've never been one for carting.
That's the best.
Back for more.
Pathetic. Confringo. Are you in Incendio? These casual players teaching in school these days. You'll need to be quicker than that. Slow. Incendio. That's a display. Confringo. My best work. Thought you had Cynthia. Damn these insufferable.
I think that was all of them.
Are the two of you unharmed? I had hoped to return before it was too late.
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Doran.
You fought with us against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me.
They are the ones I saw, Alec.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divine come to pass.
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to... I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it. Merlin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them, and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that. You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle.
Confringo!
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
Revelio.
Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
How delightful.
Expulso!
Forever.
Try to make it too.
Glaciers, Rookwoods don't go down easy. Potato. Stupefy.
Had enough.
Incendio.
That was a mistake.
Incendio. Expulso. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
You made a great mistake.
Bombarda. Expulso.
Enough yet.
I'll make you wish you were back at... No more games for you. Can't be
Expulso. Survived longer than expected. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Potato. Incendio.
You're going to regret that.
Confringo.
Time to teach someone else.
Expelliarmus.
You will pay for your flash of inspiration.
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus.
Now you've gone too far. What have you done? Well, you'll have to do better than that.
Expelliarmus.
My one.
Expulso.
You'll have to fight it now.
Luma.
Expulso.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Stop that right now.
Stupefy.
Expulso.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda.
What are your thoughts on electricity?
That's just the beginning.
You die for that.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Give it back.
Hardly felt it. Expelliarmus.
From above.
You should have joined me.
Abracadabra!
Only delay the inevitable.
A lamb to the slaughter.
Expelliarmus.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Stupefy.
Rookwoods don't go down easy. A moon car. You can't hold out forever.
can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an Alternati right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened.
They come after me, they'll
Confringo! The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. Aloha, Mora. Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart, are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before. I had no choice.
You're right. You had no choice. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Astonishing.
That must be the way to the repository.
We can only hope that we're not too late.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Damn, the goblins. Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor. Press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere. This drill stands between us and him. We need to move him.
I shall handle it. One moment.
Let's go.
A dead end. Now what?
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go.
I fear you're right, Professor.
Listen, Morgan. Much luck so far.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
They got this.
Time to move. We're in the thick of it.
Also, beasts who's in charge. Oh, you couldn't be better, Professor Henke. Thank you, Professor.
You can't stop us. I've been fighting since before you were born. Without quarter. Why have you not run away? You take them now. Was that your best? This is where you will pay. I feel a bit.
Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two! Stop him!
One less.
Stoop now.
To leave some for the rest of us.
We can be happy. You, Professor Sharp. Stupefy.
That was meant for me. What are you doing? What is it? Is he? Not quite. Not quite. Let's get this.
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her, and the others, sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
The Keepers were right. The risk of using this magic is too dangerous. It is my responsibility alone to keep it safe.
I understand, but you are not entirely alone. I will do all I can to help you.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child!
Potato! Stupefy. My spells are having more effect on the dragon. Those traces of magic are somehow protecting the dragon. Confringo. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Potato. Defender. Bombarda. Confringo. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Break its connection to those traces of magic. Dr. Bracelet's connection to those traces of magic. Send up. Potato. Detected the trick. Now, Ranrock. Confringo. Bombarder. Defender. Protected yourself again. Not for... You can't stop me! Two sources of power. Ha! Don't like that very much, do you? You can't stop me. Two sources of power. Places. Ha! Don't like that very much, do you? Charade. You can't run forever, Ranrock. Not so powerful now, are you, Ranrock? Confringo. Places. Sender. Bombarder. Avada Kedavra. Places. Confringo. Bombarder. This cannot be happening. It now, Ranrock. This ends here, Ranrock.
You think you can stop
in Lodgot's memory.
You'll never break this power from me!
This is for Professor Fig.
Professor. Miriam. Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Miriam, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Never imagined we'd attend a funeral for one of our professors. Glad Weasley spoke for Fig. She honored him. He'll be well remembered. I only wish we could have done the same for Solomon Sallow. I need to go and see Anne soon.
Ominous, there's something I need to tell you. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if you faced quite a fight.
The rumor's true, and I did. But it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Victor Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
You see, since Feldcroft was of interest to Ranrock, it became of interest to Rookwood as well. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw Anne, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. Oh, so cruel. Rookwood got what he deserved. Thank you for telling me. Anne and Sebastian deserve to know, and it should come from me. As we discussed, I spoke with Black. Sebastian's with the headmaster now, but perhaps there's a way to get word to him. When I find out, I'll send an owl.